Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 711. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, it's Bull City Hangout. I'll be telling you what's happening today in Durham, actually this weekend here in Durham, and I invite you to click on that link. You can join me on camera after I do the weather. We can hang out. You can promote yourself, promote your business, your special event. All that would be great. It would also be great if you go ahead and share this out so that more people here in Durham can find out what indeed is happening. So let me put on my specs and move my keyboard. And let's see. Now, with today being Saturday, that means that I'm only going to be reading from the Let's Go page. I do encourage you to check out the rest of the website. For example, the cover story describes and instructs you how to play the street games we used to play on the south side of Chicago back in the 60s, games like Red Rover and Mother May I, those really fun, wholesome kiddie games that we used to play. And also on the how-to page, I encourage you to, I think it's still going to be, I think it's going to cool off a little, but it's still going to be relatively hot. So I would encourage you to check out the how-to page where you can find out the difference between heat exhaustion and heat stroke and what to do about it if someone needs your help. So definitely do. And if you want to add some handy hints as to how to beat the heat, send them to me and I'll put them on the page there, the how-to page. All right, so I am at durhamskywriter.com on the Let's Go calendar of events page. So let's see what's going on right now. Right now, the Durham Farmers Market is on until noon. They're in Durham Central Park, which is 501 Foster Street. Park for free on Foster Street, that parking lot just south of the park, and then you can go just west to Morris and park in the Measurement Incorporated parking lot. You can do that as well. Now, they have this nice deal for those who use SNAP, EBT, WIC, living in public housing, DHA. You can literally double your money by stopping in at the manager's table first, and then I guess you show or swipe your card or something. I need to ask them exactly what they do. But, for example, if you plan to spend, let's just say you have $20, and you know you can spare 20 to buy fresh, beautiful produce for your family. And also they have pastries, and they have locally grown meats and locally made cheeses and eggs and all kinds of different great stuff. So if you plan to spend, for example, $20, you can get $40 worth of food. So you might want to check that out. Now, don't forget that the Durham Craft Market shares the Durham Farmers Market. They're just north. You can't miss them. And you can see some beautifully handcrafted items. Maybe you might want to do some gift shopping or talk to the artist. Maybe you want to learn how to do this or that, and they can point you in the right direction. So they will also be out there until noon. Now, the South Durham Farmers Market, they have the same hours, 8 until noon. They are at Hub RTP 500 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. Plenty of parking. Same deal for those who use SNAP, EBT, WIC, living in DHA housing. You can double your money. They have different tokens, but they will give you tokens to match what you were planning to spend. So definitely, again, stop at the manager's table before shopping. There's something really cool going on right now at Hope Valley Farms YMCA, which is at 4818 South Roxborough Street. They're hosting the HVF, which is Hope Valley Farms, vendor market. They do this apparently on the second Saturday of every month, which I'm just now finding out. So from 9 until noon on second Saturdays, which is today, you can go there and shop with local small businesses, which is really cool. So I have a link if you're interested in vending at the next one, which will be August 8th. And I think they only allow, well, what I could see on the website is that there's room for 10 businesses. So if you want to get in on August, then you might want to click on that link that's right there. You go to durhamskywriter.com, go to the Let's Go page, and then, check it out. Click on that link and see if you can get in on that. Now here's something else that's going on right now. Bagging It for Kids and Root Causes, they're teaming up. They're having a grocery giveaway. And it's kind of funny because it's right around the block from the farmer's market. But it's at the Durham Center for Senior Life at 406 Rigsby Avenue. So maybe if you're struggling, you need food for your family, maybe you should stop there first. And then whatever you don't get at this grocery giveaway, then maybe you can get it at the farmer's market. That's what I would suggest for those who are not, who are struggling and need a little extra help. So again, they're giving away groceries right now from 9:30 until 11. So it's 10 o'clock now. Yeah, so you have another hour to hop over to 406 Rigsby Avenue. Now here's the thing. Don't go to Hunt Street. If you're used to going to the senior center and you're used to going to Hunt Street in the parking lot, they're not going to be over there. This is going to be where people drop off their seniors for the daycare door. You might not have even noticed it, but there's this driveway on Rigsby. That's where they want you to go, because apparently you'll drive up, they'll put the groceries in your car, and then you'll drive out. So that's how they want to do that. So 406 Rigsby Avenue until 11. Now, Jules Outreach, they're hosting Jules Feeding Friends. That's another food giveaway for people who are struggling. Now, they have moved back to the KIPP Charter School. For a while, they were over here in my neighborhood behind the Burger King. But now, they moved back to their original spot, KIPP Charter School, 1107 Holloway Street. And they will be there until 11. So you can definitely get some groceries from them if you need groceries and you're struggling. Okay, now Wheels to, ooh, this is going on right now. I'll tell you this anyway, just in case you didn't know, you have kids, and maybe for next Saturday you can do this. But Wheels Durham on Saturdays from 10 until 11, they offer kids roller skating lessons for young people between the ages of 3 and 17. So you can take your little ones there, and admission is $15, which includes the skate rental. Now, if your kids are really little, they have the Fisher-Price skates, which apparently are even cuter. And then they have the wrist guards also to protect their wrists if they fall. And they probably will fall. So anyway, you can click and get your tickets in advance. So they've already started, but I just wanted to mention this anyway in case this is your first time hearing about it. So now you know on Saturdays at 10 o'clock, there's kids roller skating lessons. Okay. Now here's something that already started, but they don't mind if you come in late. District 3 PAC, that's Partners Against Crime, they're meeting right now at Lyon Park, 1309 Halley Street. So they start at 10, but they go for a couple of hours. And again, you can tiptoe in late. They don't mind at all. Basically, it's a community meeting. You get to find out what's going on in your community, including things of concern like crime. You'll hear from the police. Sometimes the sheriff's deputies are there. And of course, people from Durham Parks and Recreation will be there to welcome you. So they're usually really good meetings. Now, if you can't go in person or you hate walking in late, I understand. I have a link so you can join via Zoom. All right. Now, Districts 4 and 5 PAC, they meet together. Again, that PAC stands for Partners Against Crime. And again, you can find out what's going on in your neighborhood. So they're meeting right now at the IR Homes Senior, also known as Campus Hills Rec Center at 2000 South Alston Avenue. They also started 10 minutes ago, and they also don't mind. People are always walking in late, no big deal. But again, if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to walk in late, then of course, click on the link. I've got you. I got the link right there for you for the Zoom link. Now, in case you don't know, if you're relatively new to Durham, District 3, I would say, is south and west. District 4 is straight south and a little west. And District 5 is downtown. There you go. So District 3 meets at Lyon Park, and Districts 4 and 5 meet at Campus Hills. Alrighty, there's something else that just started. I'm not going to mention that one because It's too late to walk in late. That one, let's see, that one's go. Here's something you can go to that started at 10. This is an all-day thing. The Triangle Bonsai Society, they're hosting their 2026 Expo at Sarah P. Duke Gardens, 420 Anderson Street in Kirby Horton Hall. So that's all day today. They start at 10 and it goes until 4. And then tomorrow it'll be from 10 until 3:30. So a bonsai, those are those little trees. Oh, I love it. William is here saying it's 10:10. He's usually here saying, telling us when it's 12:12 because I usually do my show at noon. Hey, William M. Andrews, happy to see you here. And I was wondering if you were going to be able to do this, and you did it. Happy 10:10. Love it. Hope you're having a beautiful weekend. Okay, so bonsai are those little trees. I'm not sure how they do it, but these are actual trees, like oak trees, and I don't know. I don't know if there's such a thing as a bonsai crepe myrtle or dogwood. But anyway, you can learn how to make a miniature tree. And it's really funny to see a tree that's only this is a full-grown tree. I think what they do is that they systematically cut the roots down or something like that to keep the tree small. And I guess they prune the tree as well. And I know the biggest mistake people make is bringing the trees inside during winter. And that's what kills them, because I was reading that these are trees. They're supposed to be outside. You don't bring an oak tree inside. So anyway, you might want to learn all about that. That's going to be today and tomorrow at Duke Gardens. And again, 10 to 4 today, 10 to 3:30 tomorrow. Okay, here's another source for groceries if you're struggling and you need some help. Don't be embarrassed, because they're there to help. People love to help. So, White Rock Baptist Church, they're giving away food today from 11 until 1. The location is 3400 Fayetteville Street. And then One Love Christian Church, they're doing the same thing, giving away free groceries from 11 until 1 at 1315 Horton Road. Okay. Now, Wheels Durham, which is at 715 North Hoover Road, they're hosting all-day skate. You can skate all you want today from 11 until 6:30. That is a lot of skating. So admission for skaters is $13. Skate rentals are $6, $7 for rollerblades. At non-skaters, adults who are just there to, watch your kids, you don't plan to skate, you pay $4. And they do have a clear bag policy, by the way. They don't want people bringing in anything that's, inappropriate, because, there's kids there. So that's going to be today. Skate all you want, 11 until 6:30. All right. Now, if you prefer to sit outside and maybe curl up with a book or a laptop and maybe get some work done and listen to some music while doing so, or maybe just enjoying the fresh air, Boxyard RTP might be where you want to head, which is at 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. They're going to be featuring Afro House and Tribal House by DJ Sphinx. This is the Saturdays, D-A-Z-E, Saturdays music series. And DJ Sphinx will be playing from 11:30 until 2:30 this afternoon. It's totally free. You don't have to buy anything. Nobody will bother you. And you will have a big fan overhead because it will be getting hot today. But just to let you know, they do have restaurants on the periphery of the stage. You can always go to the different restaurants. There's places on the ground floor and also upstairs, and so check them out. Now, I haven't been there for a while, so some of the places that were there the last time I was there have vacated and have been replaced. I do know that there's Korean, Mexican, pizza. I think the barbecue place is gone. I'm not sure. Oh, I heard there's a new coffee place that has like little snacks. So check it out. You might enjoy just sitting outside, just maybe staring off into the distance, just unwinding from the work week. So that's going to be today from 11:30 until 2:30. The Community Health Coalition, they will be hosting a food giveaway, another food giveaway. This one is at Kyle's Temple, AME Zion Church, 409 Dunstan Avenue, from noon until 2. So you might want to bring a bag with you. Sometimes they run out. So just in case, just have a bag with you, or a bag or two if you need to double bag. 409 Dunstan Avenue. This is between Fayetteville and Roxborough, but much, much closer to Fayetteville. It's around the block from Birthday Funeral Home. The Independent Animal Rescue, they're going to have a meet and greet at Unleashed of Durham, 4215 University Drive in Parkway Plaza. So from noon until 3, you can meet cute little kittens and cats and see if you want to adopt one or two. That'll be today. Now, I do have a link so that you can take a sneak peek at available pets. And then there's another link so you can see. There's one link for cats, and there's another link for dogs. The Moondog Meadery and Bottle Shop at 1104 Broad Street, they're going to be hosting the Saturday Comedy Improv Jam Meetup. How about that? That's going to be today from 1 until 3. So you can join the local improv group on stage. Try your hand at see how quick you are on your feet with comedy, or maybe just sit back and watch the fun. Free admission. And I do have a link if you want to check out the Durham Comedy Improv Jazz Meetup group. Jamaat Ibad Ar-Rahman, they're going to be hosting their drive-through neighborhood food pantry giveaway. So they're going to be giving away groceries as well at 3034 Fayetteville Street. This is the one that's across the street from the Chicken Hut over there right next to Food Lion. So, there's two. So this one is going to be at 3034 Fayetteville Street. So from 2 until 4, they'll be giving away groceries. The Independent Animal Rescue, they're going to have a dog adoption event at High Wire Brewing, Durham, this afternoon. Now, that's at Golden Belt, 800 Taylor Street. So you can meet some dogs and puppies. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's two giveaways. Not giveaways. There's 2 adoption events back to back. Interesting. So there must be a lot of pets running around loose, or rather stray animals running around loose that need homes. Because this dog adoption event by Independent Animal Rescue, that one's going to be at High Wire, 800 Taylor Street at Golden Belt from 3 until 5. And then the Animal Protection Society, they're going to have a Durham dog meet and greet at Dram and, is that pronounced Draft? I think it's Dram and Draft. Draught. It looks like Draught, but I think it's one of those British words. I think it's Dram and Draft. I have to look that up. But anyway, that's at 701 West Main Street, and that's going to be from 4 until 6. So there's 1 cat and kitten adoption event, and then 2 dog and puppy events today. Durham Parks and Recreation, they're having their Summer Concerts in the Park series today. So today they'll be featuring country and soul singer-songwriter Allie J. Tonight from 6 until 8 at Rock Quarry Park, 701 Stadium Drive. It's free admission. Don't forget your blanket or your lawn chair. Plus, you might want to bring a few bucks for the food trucks, especially if you're going to have the kiddies with you. And there's plenty of parking. Plenty. Baron Timus and the Swing Tet, with Baron Timus on guitar, Jonathan Cheatham on drums, Aaron Gross on bass, Ryan Hansler on piano, Dexter Moses on sax, and Evan Robertson on trombone. So they'll all be in concert tonight at the Sharp 9 Gallery, at that Industrial Park area, which is near the corner of Fayetteville and MLK Parkway. The official address is 4608L Industry Lane. So tickets are $30, $15 for students, and then you can click on the link for more information and to see if you can get a ticket. Wheels Durham is not done yet. They're having hip hop Saturday night skate tonight and that will be from 7 until 9:30 this evening. Admission for skaters is $13. And if you're under 18, you have to be going in there with someone who's age 21 plus. So I guess they don't want the little ones skating around, getting in the way, so to speak. So that again is going to be tonight from 7 until 9:30. Walter Miller and Rich Scher will be giving a free concert at the Sacred Grounds Coffee House. That's the Christian music venue at 2700 North Roxborough Street at St. Paul United Methodist Church. That's going to be this evening at 7:30. Of course, it's free, and donations will be graciously accepted. Now, tomorrow, Keep Durham Beautiful is getting an early start. They're looking for volunteers to help with the Burke Street invasive plant removal session from 9 until 11. And this is where you wear your long sleeve shirts, your long pants, and you can help remove invasive plants. And I'm saying about the long sleeve and the long pants is because you might encounter something crazy like poison ivy, or what's the other stuff, poison sumac or poison oak or something. Anyway, you don't want to touch any of that stuff. They will be providing gloves and tools, and of course you can bring your own if you want to really get super serious and bring a saw and you just really want to get to it. You can definitely do that. Be sure to bring bottled water. You want to stay hydrated. I do have a link so that you can get more information. You can also sign up, so they'll let you. They'll know that you're coming. Now, they will be meeting in the scrap exchange parking lot. It says on the right side. I'm guessing that the right side, maybe that's the side that is where the skate park is going to be. I'm guessing, because that's a smaller parking lot. And then I guess you'll be pulling weeds in that general area tomorrow from 9 until 11. Okay, there is Sunday morning meditation at the Shambhala Center of Durham, 733 Rutherford Street, right around the block from 9th Street, from 9 until noon. You don't have to be there all 3 hours. It's a drop-in event, and you can meditate, or you can learn how to meditate if you always wanted to learn how. They have sitting meditation, and they have walking meditation. Now, it's free, and if you just don't have a car, or you just would rather meditate in your jammies, then you can attend via Zoom. Now, the Triangle Bonsai Society's 2026 Expo ends tomorrow, so it's going to be held tomorrow at Sarah P. Duke Gardens, 420 Anderson Street in Kirby, Horton Hall. So tomorrow's hours will be 10 until 3:30. Wheels Durham is going to host $7 Sunday Skate tomorrow from 12:30 until 3. And I'm guessing that admission for skaters is $7. There you go. You can still rent skates if you don't own. And their clear bag policy will still be in effect. That's every time you go to Wheels Durham, they will have that policy. Their address again is 715 North Hoover. The Rougemont Ruerton Club. Oh, I bet you can hear that. That's my washing machine. There you go. Okay, the Rougemont Ruerton Club at 1212 Bacon Road in Rougemont, which is in northern Durham County. They're going to be hosting a free ice cream social tomorrow. And I heard that this is handcrafted ice cream. So this is going to be the good stuff. So from 3 until 5, enjoy a relaxing afternoon. Enjoy some nice handcrafted ice cream and make new friends in northern Durham County. Now, if you've always wanted to learn how to use power tools, then check out the Power Tools 101 class. It's offered by the Bull City Woodshop at 1912 East Pettigrew Street. That's going to be tomorrow from 3 until 5:30. Learn how to operate a miter saw, power drill, jigsaw, circular saw, and then you'll be ready to take the classes that they offer, because let me explain how Bull City Woodshop works. First, let me give you the address, 1912 East Pettigrew Street. Okay, so, and also let me tell you that the class fee is $75, just to let you know up front. But here's how they work. So adults take classes, at the Bull City Woodshop, and then the money that you pay for the class offsets the expenses made of teaching kids how to do woodworking. So they don't charge the kids. They have after-school programming. They have summer camps, and fun events for weekend events for kids, and they can learn how to use tools, hand tools. I think you can't use power tools until you're a certain age at the Bull City Woodshop, but they do teach kids how to make things out of wood, and I think that's wonderful. Learning how to do things with your hands, I just think it's incredible. Once you learn how to make things, then you'll be looking around trying to find things to make. Like I made that. You probably can't see it. Oh, you can see part of it. This bookshelf here, I made that. It's very crude, but I made it. And then I have another shelf, a floor-to-ceiling shelf for my kitchen utensils, like my crock pot and whatnot. And then in my laundry room, I have a big one that holds the paints and the tools and just, the usual junk that you have in a laundry room. And then I made, I made my I have a CD case that I made in my guest bedroom. And then I made 4. Yeah, I made 4 bookcases. So bookshelves. So once you learn how to make something, then you're just looking for the opportunity to make more. So I really heartily recommend that you check out the Bull City Woodshop. And for you adults who want to take the Power Tools 101 class, just let you know, throughout the year, just about every month, they have classes where you learn how to make different things like mailboxes and things for your front porch and chairs and tables and all kinds of different things. And it's really fun. It's really, really fun. So again, that's going to be tomorrow from 3 until 5:30. Wheelstorm isn't done yet. They host another $7 Sunday skate session from 3:30 until 6. So that's 2 sessions. Tomorrow from 12:30 until 3, and then 3:30 until 6. All right. Now there's going to be a community dinner. It's hosted by Root Causes, but I think it's full. Click on the link and see if you can get in on that. If you can't, then I apologize. I think they hold it quarterly, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's going to be tomorrow from 4:30 until 7. But click on the link, and I'm not really sure, but I think they're full. But I can tell you about the Sunday Salsa Social. It's at the Triangle Dance Studio, 2603 South Miami Boulevard, at the Triangle Meeting Space. And then from 6:30 until 9:30, it's all about the dance. You can learn how to dance salsa, bachata, cha-cha, kizomba, merengue, cumbia. So the admission is $9.7 for active military and students with current ID, and it's free for young folks age 16 and younger. So the dance lesson will start at 6:30, and then after that, dance your heart out until 9:30. Have all the fun you want. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, that is it. Okay, that is it. Let's check the weather. Put my iPad down here and grab my phone. And let's check the weather, shall we? Let's see. It's not that bad. It's 84. My street must be really special because every time they say it's cloudy, the sun is just out, just as happy. So on Cap Street, the sun's out, but it says cloudy on the app. The high today will be 91. So it's not quite, let's see, it'll hit 91 at 2 o'clock. And also the sun, well, like I said, it's already out here, but it's scheduled to make an appearance at 1 o'clock this afternoon. And then it'll get cloudy again at 3, and then that'll be, we might get some rain tonight around 8 o'clock. Then cloudy tonight. Tomorrow, cloudy again, a high of 87 tomorrow, 85% chance of thunderstorms tomorrow, and today there's a 65% chance of thunderstorms. But again, it looks like we don't have to worry until 8 o'clock tonight. Although, just in case, I would say take your umbrella with you just in case, because you never know. I mean, it's not like the weather forecasters are always completely accurate. It is an art. It's a science, but it's also an art. And let me check my other weather app just to see what the Weather Channel is saying about the chance of rain. So it says here that it feels like it's 89 already out there. Okay, I haven't been outside yet. So let's see. Let me click on hourly. So they are saying, see, this is different. My Weather Channel app says that we're going to have a thunderstorm at 3. The other app said 8. This one says at 3 and 4 we're going to have thunderstorms. 60% chance. So take your, if you plan to just, gallivant all day today, yeah, take your umbrella, because that's very suspicious to have two such differing accounts for the weather. But anyway, like I said, it's a science and an art. So anyway, that is it for today's show. Let me check. I know I have a doctor's appointment Tuesday. Let's see. Monday. Yes, I will be doing the show live. Yeah, I'll be doing the show live on Monday at noon. So enjoy your weekend. Check out the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. William M. Andrews, thank you for being in the audience, the live audience. And thank you for those watching after the broadcast. Just know that Bull City Hangout airs on weekdays at noon, Saturdays at 10. You can usually join me on camera. Sometimes I have to pre-record the show because of, clashes with my schedule. Sometimes I have to pre-record the show, again, because of schedule issues. But for the most part, I like to do the show live and invite you to come in and promote yourself or just to hang out. So with that, have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you Monday at noon. Ciao for now.